What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to Gangs of Sherwood. So we swapped over to Robin for the boss fight since it was a little too hard with Little John. I did not realize we missed the chest where we could have got an attribute point, however. But Robin's is all the way up at the top of this, and you just come over here and you can pick up a bloodletting phlegm. Now, the artifacts are not going to be equipped to every single mission that you do. I'm not sure if we have to go back to the base area and equip them before the mission starts. I thought it would just be always.
This loot. Please, sir. This is everything we've got. Wrong. You don't have it anymore.
Ha! Those thugs. Let's get that stuff back to the people.
Now, as you guys can see, this is before the next middle fight. So basically right after our sewage tunnel area where we had to break in through in the previous episode, there was a place behind us where Little John could have broke the door down, and I think there was a chest he could have used with the attribute point. However, before you get to this area, there's also a chest. Now, since we have a ranged weapon and we heal ourselves every hit, we are going to take advantage of this. That way we're prepared.
Classy!
Being the best sniper in the world, we should be fine.
Classy!
This heal on hit's actually super useful.
Bullseye!
Last time we played as Robin Hood, we had a ability to basically added a whole bunch of flame attacks to us. I'm not sure which one I prefer, honestly. Since we can't really heal in the game, I feel like the healing's a little bit more useful, especially if you play aggressive. But at the same time, I think the fire might have done a little bit more damage.
What a loser.
I visited this place when I was just a little lad. The priest blessed my father's sword. You must be confused. There hasn't been a priest here for at least 300 years, John.
Alright, so we make it to the next checkpoint. We know we can go through that way with Little John. However, up top, we can actually go through the secret door.
Stand down.
Damned magnetite gates. We won't pass.
This model can't run without external generators.
Look, here's the first one to tinker with.
You rat. I'll bash you to the ground. You'll pay for this.
I haven't actually blocked it all with Robin. I've always been doing the evasive. Might help in some of the arrow situations.
You're going down. That's not nice.
Now, is orange, or I guess the yellow golden color, is that like an overshield?
Take my blade.
Like, do we have a bar and a half right now? So we do, that's super powerful.
Right hard, are we?
Off you go.
Alright, mister, you're getting annoying.
No one can outrun my arrows.
I'll end you.
Brave!
Alright, get rid of you. And so it is an extra bar of health. Sweet.
Watch this.
Break his shield and you'll be just like the rest. I want a good amount of star arrows though. And we can do like
Felt that. Brave!
wait for him to get up. Charge us. Oh, you're just gonna walk? Well, the fact that we have a little bit of an over shield on our health bar is super good.
One down, two to go.
We just have to follow the cables and kaboom them all!
All right, so the cables go to this little portal area.
Those
A
boots
tax
will
collector!
have got me.
Let's retrieve the people's gold!
You rat!
Signing! Classy! What a loser! Off you go!
Please.
Oh, that's interesting. So Robin can't actually pick up the bombs.
Love that sound.
Last time we were able just to chuck the bombs at him, and it was super quick and easy.
Bash you to the ground.
Oh, is that not gonna blow up? Get a good amount charged up, and I think we're just gonna go for the big one. We break his shield, we should be good. Alright. You're gonna hit too much.
Not so bad, are you?
Watch this!
I don't think our star arrows actually transferred down here. Interesting. You mocking me?
Classy!
I'll bring you. Bastard!
Signing!
Alright, well last time we charged up a good bit of our health on the big dude, so hopefully we can do the same in this area.
I'll bash you to the ground.
Brave!
I think as long as we're staying close to max health, we should be good. Oh, it actually drops health on the ground too? Alright, now I'm not sure which move is more powerful. I feel like the health, if we can keep it this way, is definitely going to be a little bit more of an advantage.
The thieves. Oh, bastards, you're going down.
Classy! Brave!
It's very interesting how they set the map up to where different characters can actually go through different pathways.
Bullseye!
Alright, yeah, our health bar is doing super good.
Us and the church.
For the sheriff.
There we go.
Feel that?
On the trap. Do it!
Loser.
You won't get me.
Brave! Watch this!
Charge!
Hopefully you guys are enjoying the game. It's actually a really fun game. I was surprised by the combat in it.
Signing!
Resist this.
I've yet to find out though if the damage scales based on the amount of people you have. So don't know if having like 4 people in the game, even on heroic, would be hard enough.
Off you go!
But you would also be fighting for like the attribute stats to add to your characters. So it could be. I don't think they really have room to add in more enemies. Unless it's just more waves, depending on the people that you have, which is a possibility.
Love that sound.
Oh, bastard. Bleed.
Oh, you messed up our A. Oh, no, I did yet. You might get it.
Watch this!
That was the upper end of a B. I'm gonna just call that one an A. Alright, so we got one more chest to do. Looks like our health bar is at its maximum. We should be ready.
Hey, Tuck. Doesn't this feel like home to you?
Churches were homes of the Lord before the sheriff closed them down.
Alright, now we just have to face off against the ginormous man.
Marianne, you stole my lunch when I was a kid. Now I'm hungry for vengeance.
Holy cow. Looks like you've been stealing everyone's oatmeal ever since, brother.
Dinner at the Nottinghams must have been a riot.
Fresh.
I don't know who we're being hit by there, but alright.
Ah, she felt that.
I'll slip to you.
Keep on going. You don't know what I was expecting from the game. It's a little bit different than like a medieval setting, but at the same time, I kind of like it.
What a loser. Signing!
I don't know what he's doing. Alright, I think it's just the boss left over. There.
Off you go.
I'll crush your bones.
Trying to get as much of this as possible to get us some health. You know what? Nothing like staying close to dead.
Fresh meat.
Now, the problem with playing like this is if you get caught, you're gonna die.
Jump in time.
Thought you were gonna get us.
Signing!
You know what? We got back to half health in that fight. That was good. Alright, so get us some gold. Now there is a door back here that we can pull down. Ooh, nice, another chest. Multiple chests.
Well, well. What do we have here?
Uninterruptible. I feel like that would be good for some of the other characters. Problem is, our arrows don't really get interrupted unless they're talking about going through shields, which would be super useful, but I don't think that's what they're referring to.
Tears are manufactured in that place.
This means we'll find more than enough explosive ammo to blast Gisborne's cannon to Kingdom Come.
Speaking of kingdoms, how do we deal with the military camp between us and the factory?
Oh, Tuck. Always so rhetorical. Bring this back to the people.
Thank you. Until next time.
And I'm also noticing our gang power goes down and up based on how many camps we go to, so I think we're weaker in every level we go to.
It's time to upgrade your nose if you can't even smell an ambush anymore. I got an upgrade of my own, courtesy of the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Guy
What?
of Gisborne. Part man, part tin can. Mostly tin can.
Die!
Is he going to actually fight us with 4 hands?
Taste my blade.
Off you go.
Feel that?
I mean, our health's doing good. We could probably do a lot more aggressive with this healing ability. I just haven't really tested it out too much. Obviously, on the big bosses, we can.
Classy! Watch this!
Oh, a little bit too long in the fire.
Assassin!
I was laughing when the sheriff stabbed your father, and I'm still laughing now. Robin of Locksley. Ha ha! Good times! I'll break you.
All right, so there is a green health bar. Interesting. Should be able to knock both of those guys out.
Raise! Shining!
Even if we kick dudes behind us.
These goons are poorly trained, Gisborne. I would die of shame if I was their general.
It's Lord Gisborne now. That's the title I deserve in exchange for your corpses. That's not nice.
I don't think we're planning on dying today, though. Oh, Robin Hood at least. All right, mister, you didn't have to bash us. I like how that dude wasn't even in it, and he's still going to be the one with the star arrows. Alright, so we dodge past you, dodge out the way, do a couple heavy attacks, charge up our star arrows, break his shield, and just repeat.
Right! No one can outrun my arrows.
I say we better not be dead.
Who does that?
Murderers who already know they won't be laughing for much longer.
I'll watch you light the wick after we stuff the dirtbag into his own cannon, Robin. To the factory, before the enemy has time to regroup.
Aye, aye. Alright, so our health's still looking kinda low. We gotta get up top. There's a chest this way, though. Only unlocked by Little John or Friar Tuck.
Extermination! Kill the intruders!
We should remind him he was intruding before we did.
Quick! Load another tear and fire at will!
He sure does.
Fire at me.
Like he owns this now.
Alright, it's either changing a little bit, or I didn't notice the lightning around the barrel the first time. Let's see. Nice, more health.
Thank you. I shall sing your praise.
Alright, so the gang power is at the max, which means we do maximum amount of damage, and we have, I think it's 3 extra health bars?
That one is
Factory
calling
up
for
ahead.
reinforcements. Get him!
Feels like going to work.
It's more like figuring out a way to go to work.
Oh, it is odd.
Which seemed useful, but at the same time we lose a good amount of
Classy!
overshield. So I don't know if it's the same amount our normal health is and we just take that much damage, which is, I mean, not heroic, so it's a possibility that we are losing that much damage and explaining why we normally fight close to dead.
Brave! Watch this!
There we go. Get rid of all these little annoying goons, and then we're gonna face the big one. You messed up my car.
Brave! Dodge these bad boys!
There we go.
Shining!
Not too bad. We still kept our blue health bar. I think as long as we keep it in like the blue and the green area, we can be a lot more aggressive. Once we get down to like the red, that's when it's going to be a little bit more serious. Alright, looks like we go inside the building.
This place is bananas!
They ferried all this energy to build the machine. Impressive.
Now I guess we just come over here and break it? Survive a match.
Still not loaded though.
Let's get our hands dirty then.
Push the enemy back until the cart is ready.
Classy!
We can survive a minute. Shouldn't be too bad at all. And the real thing is, can we push people into the lava? Oh, you kicked it the wrong way. Where's the bad guys at?
You're next.
You guys are kind of slow there, buddy. Oh, he's lining. All right, we can get this one at least. Enjoy your bath.
Haha! Felt that!
One get you done.
Great! Ha! Love that sound.
Not so bad, are you?
All right, well, we survived. Now what? Guess we just have to keep on killing until we get out of the area? Oh, that was so unfortunate that the controller had to die at that exact moment.
I am not going down. Watch this. Parsi!
That is one thing that they definitely should fix on the game. If your controller is about to die, they should have it so the game automatically pauses. I mean, thankfully we had a huge amount of overshield so we could take a few hits. That could have been bad. Like, really bad.
Payload fully loaded. We're rolling, guys.
Can't wait to light the candles on this fat cake.
I can still see houses with a roof. Fire! Fire!
My mace and that psycho's loud mouth? A match made in heaven. His cannon must shut up first.
You're going down.
All right, so I guess we just have to keep on pushing it forward. So we're going to be taking on a little bit of the enemies.
Shining!
Or is this just like For Honor where we stay in the circle and it moves? I don't know, it looks like you gotta actually kill the enemies and push a button for it to actually get pushed. You know.
Parsi! Well played. Now's my turn.
Just have to keep the enemies out of the circle, never mind.
Love that sound.
Ram the door! Who are you? Godspeed, please defend the Gisborne once for all. For one stone and for all of us.
It's quite the welcome party, I'll give them that. Fireworks are on us.
Shouldn't we be a tad concerned about the four-armed freak at this point? I've been concerned about
bit.
him the whole time.
Present this.
Off you go. Brave! What a loser.
Now, we are supercharged right now with having gang power at maximum, so I am kind of curious to see, like, are we going to have like a giant orange boss fight, or is this mostly just surviving to destroy the cannon? Because this is the end of Act 1.
Felt that. Shining! Brave!
That's not nice. You're going down.
Haste!
Watch out for the bombs.
Trying hard, are we?
Classy! Off you go.
There's so much stuff going on.
You won't get me.
Bullseye!
You rat.
Brave! Ha! Love that sound.
Keep on going, cannon. We got this. They're all too slow and they keep missing.
Watch this.
Alright, we're gonna have to come all the way back to the end. Take a little bit of damage. Then we can rush. Run, run! We get all the way across.
Off you go.
Die.
The only tears I want to see shall be rolling down Gisborne's cheeks.
Checkpoint reached. Suckers. We got all of our health back that we should have had to begin with. I feel like on the bridge there, if you just run back and forth like that, probably is the best way of survival. This looks like the final stand. Set off the payload.
And that's how you do it.
You miserable cockroaches took away my beautiful weapon. And for that, you deserve a whole new kind of pain. Behold, the Chimera.
This guy has more toys than a spoiled brat.
If you can't even walk on the battlefield without assistance, you're too old for this job.
The end justifies
It does have normal attacks, alright.
Your end certainly does.
puny insect.
Shining.
I mean, if he's doing... Oh. We definitely cannot outpace it. Good to know. I think we're just going to have to do normal light attacks.
To the ground.
I wonder if we can make himself shoot like in the area where he would actually take damage from.
Watch this.
Will die.
You will die. A little bit of rolling. Aha. Watch out for his space age cannon.
You're supposed to be the savior.
Lassie!
I won't disappoint the sheriff.
Disappoint? How about embarrass, you fool?
He tried to land on us.
Shining!
Alright, so whenever he does the laser tag is whenever you charge up your star arrows on Robin. Yeah, like this one.
Off you go!
I think it'd be super cool if they were allowed to like steal the tank after this mission and be able to use it. They definitely seem to be a little bit outfunded though. These guys get 4 arms, a crazy Alliant tank, and here we are with a bow and arrow.
Shining!
And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, I don't know how you would actually do this with Little John or Friar Tuck. Being close range, this fight would be a lot harder. We got enough room here? Just enough.
You're just new flies in my web.
Come on, Mr. Gisborne. You know you want it.
Really?
You need
Let's see what you got. Ha! Not that sound.
Nice.
Farewell, old foe. Your demise was long overdue.
Yeah. I wish Sir Locksley had lived to see his enemy crawl like an armless spider.
We squashed that insect. It's over.
Robin, I am sorry for what my father did to yours. My father and all of them murdering worms will pay dearly.
Victory! I feel like we got a little bit robbed on the boss fight rankings of D's, but you know what? We got through it in the end. And we didn't even have to spend one revive. Unlock new techniques and new shards.
Oh, let us sing, let us shout with every victory and.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.